Well, last week I played as the most amazing song this week, Tami Neilson from New Zealand, and of course her song Walk. And I said, wouldn't it be nice if we got Tami into the studio to have a chat, because the song was so good. And it's been an incredible week for Tami. Her album has debuted at number 7 in the New Zealand charts. It's called Dynamite. Look who's in the studio. Tami Neilson, welcome to Newstalk ZB.
Thanks for having me.
Well, where should we start? Well, let's start. Well, you obviously are from not these parts.
Yes, I guess the accent gives me away a little bit, but I'm originally from Canada, but I married a Kiwi, and I've now given birth to one, and I'm going to be giving birth to another one. So I think I've earned a little bit of my cred, my Kiwi cred.
Yeah. How long have you been here?
I've been here 8 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, man, time flies.
And where in Canada were you from?
Ontario, so Toronto area is where I was born.
Lovely. And of course, you've made a real impact. Winner of the New Zealand Music Awards Best Country Album 2009, 2010 and 2012. You would be the most hated artist in country music, wouldn't you?
Just greedy.
Let somebody else
really
win.
Greedy, I know.
It's been magnificent, though, hasn't it?
It's been wonderful, yeah. It was wonderful winning those. I guess it just kind of made me feel like I'd been accepted by the New Zealand audiences, which was really important to me, coming to a new country and kind of starting from scratch all over again.
And when you were back in Canada, were you were you singing? Were you doing the circuit?
Yes, yeah. From the time I was a little thing, I was traveling with my family band, the Neilsons, and we toured professionally all across Canada and the U.S. from the time I was about 11. Wow. And did that for the better part of 10 years.
So you couldn't escape country music then?
No. I was saying the other day, like even in the next generation back, my dad's mom and sister and brother are called Mabel, Dolly, and Kenny. I am not joking. Don't laugh at me. So I was destined. I didn't have a choice in the matter with names like that.
Right, let's go to Dynamite. This is the first album of yours that is actually charted. I mean, it charted at number 7, and I saw some of your Facebook posts going, oh my gosh, I'm in the charts.
Yeah. It's really, really exciting for me. I've always been an independent artist, and this is my first album that has actually entered the charts, and I mean, thanks to obviously my distributors, Southbound, and the publicity there, which has been really, really great.
Oh, I actually think it's thanks to the really, really good songs, performed really, really well, along with
maybe a little bit
very stylish video as well. The album recorded in Littleton in a studio called The Sitting Room, and this would be post-Quake.
Yeah, well, The Sitting Room it's spawned a lot of wonderful music already. Ben Edwards runs The Sitting Room, and they've done albums with The Eastern and Delaney Davidson and Marlon Williams, and so yeah, definitely in good company there.
And Delaney Davidson has produced the album.
Yeah, he co-produced it with Ben. Yeah.
And you got Red McKelvey out of retirement, of course, the steel guitar maestro.
Yes, I wrangled him. And he's quite feeble and elderly. Sorry, Red, but so I kind of just put him in headlock and told him he had to do it. So
you see, that's not the story I heard from your record label. I heard that Delaney wanted to learn the steel guitar, so he got Red McKelvey in under the pretext to play with you.
We all had our motives, our ulterior motives to use Red. Yeah,
a lot of the songs traditional country, but a lot of them also people are talking about Amy Winehouse. It's got. What would you call it? That Walk, for instance, is what sort of style of music is that? It's not country.
I guess that it's just more of the flavorings. I definitely still have one foot firmly in country music, but I really wanted to bring out the rockabilly and soul flavors as well, which I love. And I've always kind of struggled to incorporate that within country music. But I think that, with the help of Delaney and all these boys who are on the album, we managed to pull off that nice little flavor. And really, I guess the inspiration for Walk stylistically was actually Big Mama Thornton. She was a huge influence on me when writing that song. And even when we were in the studio, we kept, you have all your kind of reference materials, and we were kind of playing it with the musos, and we kept just going back to that song and going, it doesn't sound like the song, a Hound Dog, that she originally did before Elvis. But it just had that attitude and that swagger that we wanted to capture.
Yeah. And I think the reason the music has actually attracted so much attention immediately is because you start off, without any accompaniment, straight in with this big hollering voice of yours. Always had that hollering voice?
Yeah, unfortunately, my husband probably thinks, but yeah, I get that hollering voice from my dad. Got those pipes passed down.
That's great.
Through the big mouth, you know.
And have you always looked like a 50s pinup doll?
Well, thank you very much. I'm 6 months pregnant, so that's quite the compliment.
No, you got fantastic hair. You always look glamorous.
Thank you. Well, I've always loved vintage clothing and vintage style, so I've always kind of gravitated toward that era for clothing and style.
That's right. What a week. And I also noticed from Facebook, of course, in the middle of that week, your, what was it, 4-year-old?
2-year-old.
2-year-old got terribly sick, and so you were up at 4 a.m. There you are. Biggest week of your life, up at 4 a.m. with a vomiting child.
That's right. And I'm so thankful to him for passing the cold on to me that I have today. So we'll have a little bit more of a husky version of the song.
Well, let's hear, yeah, I think the huskiness will suit, because you're going to do Walk for us?
We will, yeah.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, from her album Dynamite, this is Tami Neilson. Real name Tamara. Tami Neilson and the song Walk.
My heart is a beat, beat, beating inside my chest. Until I get your love and I won't get no rest. No matter what you say or do, or what kind of hell you gonna put me through, I'm gonna walk back to your arms. Yeah, you're gonna talk with all your charm. Papa done told me you're no good. Mama said don't love you 'cause she knew I would. I'm gonna walk back to your arms. You got me locked up tight in these arms of sin. Why do I love the trouble that you get me in? Silver-tongued devil gonna leave me alone, but every time I try to stop myself, I just can't go. I'm gonna walk back to your arms. Yeah, you're gonna talk with all your charm. Papa done told me you're no good. Mama said don't love you 'cause she knew I would. I'm gonna walk back to your arms. Yeah, I'm gonna walk back to your arms. Stop, don't walk back to his 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 arms. I'm gonna walk back to your arms. Yeah, I'm gonna walk back to your arms. Yeah, I'm gonna walk. Yeah, I'm gonna walk. Yeah, I'm gonna walk back to your arms.
Oh my goodness me, that is amazing. With a cold as well, just like that in a studio. And I thought you were going to blow up my microphone and you didn't.
Oh, good.
Hey, so where's this going to go?
Where is the album going to go?
Yeah, just everything, you know.
Oh, well, I hope it keeps ticking along. I guess with being due with baby number 2 in the next couple months, I was really hoping to just give it my best go and my best shot, and hopefully the momentum will roll on a little bit while I'm in the baby bubble for a couple months. And yeah, and then we're actually right back on tour. I'm actually going to be touring with the Top Twins a few months after,
That's going to be fun.
baby.
It's going to be a great gig as well. And do you hope to take the music back to Canada one day? Yeah, like this.
Yeah, well, I try to get back each year and do some festivals and some shows with my family over there. Each year, although this year will be kind of, I'll be releasing something else, not an album, but a human. So I'll give myself a little break this year.
You've got it all going for you, Tami. You've got the gift of the gab, and you can sing like you can sing.
Oh,
so
thank you
so much. And who are the boys with you?
This is Mr. David Kahn on the guitar and vocals, and Will Wood joining me on vocals today.
Well done. You did the walk perfectly. Really, really good. Thank you, guys. And thank you, Tami Neilson. The album Dynamite out now.